Hi, Tim Teleke here, owner of In-Out Labs. Among other things, we provide employee drug testing services nationwide. And you'll see that most drug testing, we call it the gold standard, is urine. It's the easiest to get done, and we can do that pretty much anywhere in the country. And it's affordable, it's quick, it has a reasonable detection window, but it's not perfect. And there are some companies out there that will use other technologies which are growing in popularity. One would be lab-based oral fluid testing. It's a saliva test, or hair testing. I'll talk a little bit about each one of those, and we'll maybe do something a little more in depth on each one. But an oral fluid test is a mouth swab. It is sent to the lab. You still have the same paperwork, the same custody and control paperwork that goes with it. It's evaluated in the lab. It's MRO reviewed if it's well, positive or negative in our case, and it's very defensible. It's for, as a broad generalization, it detects recent use really, really well. Anywhere from, an hour, I have to check that, but very recent use, up to a couple of days. So it's not going to detect marijuana, for example, 30 days or more the way urine can for a heavy user. So if you want to know if somebody used very recently, it's a great test. Advantages are it's directly observed, it's quick, it's easy. You can't get it done everywhere, but you can get it done a lot of places. And then hair testing is has a much longer window of detection. It can go back to 90 days. Granted, someone like me, I don't have 90 days worth of hair, but for companies who are looking to make sure they're not hiring habitual users, someone with a problem who might be smuggling in urine to the collection site. We catch a lot of it, but not every collection site is as good at detecting these things. So sometimes people get by with smuggled or synthetic urine. Hair, you can't do that. The advantages are, really the window of detection. Disadvantages are it costs a little bit more. It will not detect any drug use in about the last week. Because it's not hair follicle testing. You hear it called that. We're not pulling it out. You're cutting it off at the scalp or at the skin line, because you can use body hair too. So but maybe you do an oral fluid or a urine test and a hair test if you really want to be sure. There are companies that are doing that, and they are catching a lot. Some of the big trucking companies are doing hair tests alongside their DOT urine tests, and the numbers are ridiculous. They're getting huge numbers of positives for cocaine that are being missed on the DOT test because of the window of detection. So, hair, urine, oral fluid, all options, different tools for different reasons. I'm Tim Teleke at In-Out Labs, inoutlabs.com.